Welcome to the snakes. There's two roles in this game, snakes and guests, and right now we're about to find out which one of those roles we are. Role reveal. Let's go. Come on. Give it to me. We're guests. Cool. So if you don't know what the snakes are, it's a new game that came out about a month ago. It's a survivor game. So if you played Outlaster before, if you played Total Drama Island before, it's like that. You vote people out after each round. However, there's a role called the snakes, which I'll explain later. Right now, our job as a guest is to complete tasks around the map before the timer runs out, which is 5 minutes. For the tasks, they're indicated by the exclamation points, the triangles. So for this one, we're in the kitchen. It says dining room over here. And all we gotta do is pick up our knife and place it on our tray. Now, you can see the lounge is deactivated. So as a snake, their job is to deactivate tasks around the map. So over here, I can turn this on and it'll reactivate one of the levers. There's multiple levers. All right, there we go. Now you can complete the tasks that was recently deactivated. So I forgot to mention that the snake's job is also to murder one guest each round. So I could be murdered, for example. Here's another task. This is the kitchen. All you gotta do is see which one appears the least. It's the watermelon. So it says 2 out of 5 over here, so 3 players have to come here and make sure that they actually complete it. But sometimes a snake can fake their task, so it can look like they're finishing it, but they're not. So you gotta look really closely. So over here, this is the library and we have to find the word wonder. Wonder. 7th page. I don't really like this person over here. I'm not sure they could be a snake or not. I'm not sure. We're gonna enter the lounge. And for this one, you gotta pick up logs. So you gotta go outside and place it over here on this fireplace. I have a log now, and you just gotta go all the way around to that fireplace, one at a time. As you can see, a lot of the tasks can be hard because they require teamwork. Keep in mind that the snake can also speed up the timer, and that's another way that they can sabotage. Oh no, this is the last task, but no one completed it. 0 out of 5. Yeah, so we ran out of time. We failed to complete all of them. All right, so for the next step, we can pick a room to spawn in. I'm gonna choose outside. During this free time, you can just discuss with your group, like, who do you think the suspect is? Who do you think the snake is? After you spawn in a room, sometimes the game gives you a scan. So for example, if you spawned in the dining room, you can vote for the kitchen, and whoever's in the kitchen is going to get a scan. And that scan is going to tell you if there is any snake in that room. And that's just another way for the guests to make conclusions. So now we're in the meeting, and here is where the voting really happens. Who didn't finish dining? Guys, is this Dress to Impress? You got the wrong game. But it does kind of look like Dress to Impress, because you can see the type of players in this game is very particular. I didn't really see Vamp move that much, but I also saw this player not even placing the log either. So who knows? I am voting for Nashers. Yeah, so people are voting Nash. I'm not sure why. This is a very groupthink kind of game. If you don't vote whoever the group is voting for, they're gonna say, hey, why didn't you vote this person? That's really suspicious of you. You know what I mean. Alright, Nash is a guest. See, I didn't vote Nash. I don't know who Nash is, to be honest. I mean, they're kind of just like a ghost right now. I don't see them. Okay, so now we arrive at nighttime. And this is basically the time where the snakes can decide on who to murder for that round. Instead of murdering a guest, a snake can also recruit a new snake. So I, as a guest, could become a snake if a snake decides to recruit me. Alright, so I came out the room, so I'm alive. Whoever doesn't either means they got killed or they just left the game. Alright, creature has been murdered by the snakes. So that's this dude over here. Shows up over here. That dude just got murdered. Well, that was breakfast. And after breakfast, we go back to the main game. So each task rotates, so it's not always the same. There can be different tasks depending on the rounds. So there's a small amount of people who play this game. However, there is a certain community that loves to get tasks done and take advantage of you. So I want you to be careful of that. They're very hardcore about it. And if you don't complete a task in under 30 seconds, you will get voted out. Sometimes this game isn't really beginner friendly. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you for joining me, and come check this game out. It's pretty cool.